The Ocean Explorer: A Tale of Chip the Clever Little Turtle. Beneath the shimmering surface of the azure sea, sunlight danced upon the coral reef, casting ever-changing patterns of light and shadow. A small turtle egg nestled among the corals began to tremble slightly. With a soft crack, a tiny fissure appeared in its shell. A bright green baby sea turtle pushed his way out, blinking his beady black eyes, as he took his first look at this wondrous world. "Welcome to the ocean, little one," said an elder turtle, gently touching him with a flipper. "I'm Arthur, elder of the coral reef. What's your name?" The baby turtle spun in a circle, marveling at the colorful fish darting around him. "I'm Chip. It's so beautiful here. What are those shiny things? And those floating things over there?" Elder Arthur chuckled. "Those are tropical fish, and those are sea anemones. You're full of questions, little Chip." Unlike other baby turtles, Chip was endlessly curious. He wondered why seawater was salty, why corals changed colors, and how starfish walked. While other hatchlings slept soundly at night, Chip would gaze up at the moonlight filtering through the water, imagining worlds beyond the ocean. "Don't wander too far," Elder Arthur often warned. "The ocean holds many dangers for one so small." But Chip's heart brimmed with the desire to explore. One dawn, while the others still slept, Chip quietly slipped away from the reef. Paddling his tiny flippers, he headed toward a distant area where strange blue lights shimmered. As he swam further, the water grew deeper and darker. Suddenly, Chip found himself surrounded by towering kelp forests, the dark green strands reaching for him like countless grasping hands. "Help!" Chip struggled, but only became more entangled. Just then, a silver flash darted through the kelp, a nimble sea horse weaving expertly between the fronds. "Grab my tail," the sea horse called. Chip clamped his jaws onto the shimmering silver tail and was pulled free of the kelp's grasp. "Thank you for saving me," Chip panted. "I'm Chip." "I'm Sylvie," the sea horse said, executing an elegant twirl. "What were you doing alone in such a dangerous place?" "I wanted to see how big the ocean is," Chip admitted sheepishly. "Almost became kelp lunch instead." Sylvie laughed. "The ocean is vast and beautiful, but dangerous too. I'm on my way to visit an old friend who knows almost everything. Want to come along?" Thus Chip made his first ocean friend. Together they swam to deeper waters, arriving at a peculiar home made from a sunken ship. The hull was filled with shells, bottles, and other human objects. "Dr. Oliver," Sylvie called out, "I've brought a new friend." An orange-red octopus emerged from a pile of books, waving 8 tentacles simultaneously. "Aha! A lost little turtle." Dr. Oliver was the most learned creature in these waters, collecting every human object he could find to understand the world above. Chip immediately loved this place, his questions bubbling up endlessly. "What's this? What's that? Why do humans throw these things into our ocean?" "Humans," Dr. Oliver sighed, wrapping a tentacle around a plastic bottle, "create marvelous things, but don't seem to realize they're harming our home." Suddenly, a harsh clanking sound echoed through the water. Dr. Oliver's color paled. "Human fishing boats. Hide." The 3 friends concealed themselves in the wreck's shadow as enormous nets swept through like storm clouds, capturing countless fish too slow to escape. Chip felt his heart pound like never before. Why would they do this? This is why Elder Arthur warns you to stay near the reef, Sylvie whispered. Humans can be dangerous. When the boats departed, the sea calmed but left behind trails of trash. Dr. Oliver began gathering the debris. These things harm sea creatures. I must collect them. Suddenly Chip understood. Doctor, let Sylvie and me help. Together we can protect our ocean. From that day, the three formed the Ocean Cleanup Crew. Chip scouted for trash, Sylvie's small size reached tight spaces, and Dr. Oliver sorted the waste with his tentacles. They cleaned area after area, rescuing many creatures trapped in debris. One day, Chip spotted something glinting in the sunlight. Excited, he swam over, but suddenly felt sharp pain. His flipper was caught in discarded fishing net. The more he struggled, the tighter it became. Help! Sylvie! Doctor! Chip cried, but his friends were too far. As he neared suffocation, an enormous shadow loomed over him. It was Bella, a blue whale, the ocean's largest inhabitant. With a gentle suction, she took Chip and the net into her mouth, then skillfully filtered out the net with her baleen, releasing Chip safely back into the water. Little one, beware these transparent jellyfish, Bella's voice rumbled like ocean waves. They don't move, but can take your life. Thank you. Chip stammered. I'm Chip. I'm Bella, the whale said kindly. I've met many young explorers like you. Courage is commendable, but wisdom matters more. Bella told Chip how she migrated annually from Arctic to Antarctic, witnessing both the ocean's greatest beauty and tragedy. Ice melting, corals dying, plastics appearing in the most remote waters. But what can we do? Chip asked sadly. Exactly what you're doing, Bella said. Teach more ocean dwellers, clean up trash, and most importantly, she winked mysteriously, when you're grown, reach out to human children. Tell them what's happening to our ocean. Children will understand. When Chip returned to the reef, he was no longer that reckless baby turtle. He shared everything he'd learned, organizing larger cleanup teams. Sylvie and Dr. Oliver helped establish an ocean museum displaying human trash and its harm. Years later, Chip had grown into a strong sea turtle. One day while sunning at the surface, he noticed children in a small boat collecting plastic bottles along shore. Look! A sea turtle! A little girl cried excitedly. Unlike other turtles who would dive immediately, Chip remained at the surface, watching calmly. The girl took out a sketchbook, drew Chip's picture, and held it up for him to see. Chip recognized himself in the drawing, and the words "Protect Marine Life" in the corner. With a satisfied smile, he dove down, embarking on a new adventure. Now he knew his purpose to be the bridge between ocean and humans, just as Bella had said. The ocean remained vast and mysterious, but Chip was no longer afraid. With courage, wisdom, and friends' help, he knew he could find his place in this great blue world. And protecting this azure home was every ocean dweller's responsibility.